Let me go live. Let me go. Just want to type this. We got one viewer already. Let me make sure my mic is good. Okay, I don't hear anything, so that's not good. Or maybe it's because I have the sound low. No, oh wait a minute, I think I have the sound low. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there we go. I'll be dead space just for a few. I can't talk right now. For a few minutes, and then I'll discuss SummerSlam 2025. I was about to say 2022, 2025. Excuse me. Not sure anyone's gonna show up. But overall, it was a pretty good event. I'll discuss the ending. Okay. Still, we're at 3 viewers, so. Alright, I guess I'll discuss SummerSlam. So, I just got done watching SummerSlam Night 2. And it was a really good pay-per-view. I'm not going to say it was amazing because there was actually a big problem with this SummerSlam that occurred middle into the show. But it was overall a pretty good show. And I'm actually okay with the ending. I am actually okay with the ending. We'll get to the ending in just a moment. But overall, it was a pretty good show. So, the first match, hey, what's up, Joshua? The first match was Naomi versus Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky. Naomi retained the belt. It was a pretty good opening match. Some really good hard spots. A lot of people. I'm not sure what happened to Rhea Ripley. Now apparently people don't like Rhea Ripley. They think that she's like she's overbooked all the time. I really don't understand it. I'm not like I don't get it. Actually, I really don't get it. But the Naomi match was pretty good. It was a pretty good match. The TLC match. I was looking forward to this match between the Wyatt Six, Andrade and Rey Fenix, Street Profits. What's that tag team? Axiom. The Axiom team, Motor City Machinery, Motor City Machine Guns, and who was the sixth one? A DIY. That match was fucking incredible. That was an unbelievable, incredible TLC match. And the reason they did this match was A, they wanted the TLC match they had back in SmackDown of this year, and B, it was to honor the 25th anniversary of the first ever TLC match. If you didn't know, the TLC SummerSlam 2000 was the first ever TLC match with the Hardy Boys, Edge and Christian, and the Dudley Boys. Dudley Boys, Hardy Boys, and Edge and Christian. Say that 3 times. They actually invited. They had Bubba Ray and Devon in the front row, and they had the Hardy Boys in attendance to honor the 25th anniversary of the TLC match. They didn't have Edge and Christian though, for obvious reasons, because they're in AEW. They're in AEW, of course, so that's why that they're not there. It would have been cool, but obviously they were like, "Oh no, you're not coming here because you're in fucking AEW." But that match was absolutely incredible. They did some crazy ass spots. There was this one spot where, what's his name? I mean, it's at the. His name is at the top of my tongue. Tommaso Ciampa. That's his name. Tommaso Ciampa. They have weird names. Johnny Gargano, Tommaso Ciampa. There was a part where he was hanging on the belts, and it looked like they were going to recreate the spot where Edge speared Jeff Hardy from the top of the ladder. Instead, he was going to do that, but Ciampa, like, flipped over. Like if he was Spider-Man or if he was in Ninja Warrior. It was a crazy ass spot. Then you had this one spot where every tag team like kept crashing through tables from the top rope. They like kept suplexing, frog splashes. It was insanity. But the spot that everyone is talking about was Candice LeRae, the female member of the DIY. They had her. They had the female member of Street Profits and Nikki Cross from the Wyatt Six. They actually joined in for a little bit, but then there was a part where Candice LeRae was on top of the ladder, and Gargano accidentally gets pushed to a ladder, and she falls and crashes into her neural ladder. That was insane that she did that. And apparently, from what I heard, she was notorious of doing crazy spots in the indie scene. She was notorious of doing crazy. So I just found out that she's married to Johnny Gargano. It was a crazy spot. And I can't believe she fucking did it. Crazy spot. The Wyatt Six ended up retaining the brand. They also recreated DIY. There was a part where they were trying to get the tag belts, and they pushed the ladder, and they both crashed into a shit ton of tables. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal match. I don't want to say this to upset Attitude Era fanboys that they will kill me, but I'm going to say this. That match was up there with the TLC match that they had back in SummerSlam in 2000. It was up there. And not to mention, the SmackDown Tag Team Division is fucking incredible. That was an amazing match. Now, unfortunately, this is where things kind of went downhill a little bit for this event. Becky Lynch versus Laura Valkyrie for the women's Intercontinental match. It wasn't a bad match. There was some brutality, surprisingly, in this women's, no-holds-barred match. The problem was it went way too goddamn long. It didn't need to be like around 25 to 30 minutes. Let me look it up. How long was this match? How long was this match? I can't stop burping. "25 minutes. It was the second longest match of night night two, which is insane. Wasn't bad. It was just way too long. And I didn't like the ending where Bayley accidentally calls Lyra the match. That was dumb. But then it gets worse. I was very disappointed in this next match. Solo Sikoa versus Jacob Fatu. That match was dog shit. How the hell you have a steel cage match with Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu, and you gave us that? That was the worst match of the whole SummerSlam, of the whole 2 nights, by far. Crowd was dead. Interference like crazy. The only best thing about the match was after the match, Jacob Fatu did a moonsault on top of the cage. That was really about it. Aside from that, that match was awful. Absolutely awful match. I don't know how, what's up, JJ? How was that match bad? What's up, Welch and Gunner? I don't know how. What are we doing with the bloodline, man? What are we doing with this bloodline with Solo Sikoa and them, man? It's not good. No bueno. But they were able to bounce back with Dominic Mysterio versus AJ Styles. That was a good match. A little too short, but it was a good match, though. Really good match between the two. And now, lastly, we have Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. I was very intrigued with this match because of what happened on SmackDown. John Cena apparently turned babyface again. He was saying that I'm done with this shit. I'm done being heel. I'm done trying to ruin wrestling. I'm no longer trying to ruin wrestling. I'm going back to being the old John Cena. Everyone, including myself, thought he's full of shit. He's gonna turn heel. The Rock is gonna show up, and then he'll probably retain again. And I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I was wrong. John Cena legitimately turned babyface. There was no heel turn. There was many people think Cody Rhodes was turning heel. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. Didn't happen at all. I'm shocked by this. No major heel turn. John Cena turned face. It's done. His heel run was over. I guess he got tired of it, or maybe he knew it just wasn't working, but no. He turned babyface, and there was no... It was a... First of all, I want to say that match was very good. Much better than a match at WrestleMania. Hard fight. That was the best Cena looked in a while. That was definitely one of his best matches he's had in a while. No screwy finish, no interference, no Rock, no Travis Scott, thank fucking God. None of that. John Cena and Cody Rhodes just beating the living hell out of each other. The only problem I had with the match, it got way too ridiculous with the finisher kickouts. John Cena kicking out of Cody Rhodes' 3 crossroads. Cody Rhodes kicking out of John Cena's 2 AAs, and then the Super AA. He still kicked out of it. But Cody Rhodes throws him in the table, does the 1 more crossroads, he wins the match, and he became champ. That was the only title change, and that was the other issue people had with this SummerSlam night too. There weren't that many new champions. I think there was just only 3 new champions this whole event. Of the whole night 2 event, let me see. Yeah, Charlotte Flair. Yeah, it was a Charlotte Flair, Alexa Bliss, Seth Rollins, and then Cody Rhodes. So we only had 3 title changes this whole event. Hey, what's up, Kurumi? or Shizuna. I was just really surprised by that. I really thought that, like, there was gonna be, because Triple H said that there was gonna be an unforgettable moment. Well, there was that, but it wasn't a heel turn. It was Brock Lesnar returning, his first appearance in 2 years since he's been involved in the whole allegations along with Vince McMahon. So I think, I'm guessing Brock Lesnar is cleared. He cleared his name, I guess. Oh, by the way, another thing I forgot to mention, I can't believe Cody Rhodes did the pile driver on Cena. Holy shit, I bet somewhere Vince McMahon probably almost died. I mean, that man almost died just a few days ago. Probably if he saw this match, he'll be like he would have been dead. Like, absolutely dead from that. But yeah, that was the big, like, shocker was Brock Lesnar coming back, which is a big deal. So I'm guessing he's probably going to be Cena's last opponent. So what this really confirms is they really basically told The Rock, fuck you. Fuck you for the heel turn. Fuck you for not supporting John Cena's heel turn. And fuck you for abandoning us after Elimination Chamber. Because that's basically what I got from this whole main event. They basically were saying, hey Rock, fuck you. You almost ruined WrestleMania 40. You ruined WrestleMania 41. We're done with your bullshit. Stay the fuck away from the front office for a while. It had to be that. It had to be that. Because what explains John Cena's sudden face turn? I'm happy for it. I'm glad that he's going to end his career as a babyface. It was cool that he turned heel. I'm never going to forget that moment in Elimination Chamber. But the problem was, it just didn't fucking work. It was just like what happened to Austin's heel turn back in 2001. It just simply didn't work. It just didn't work. No matter what they did, it just didn't work. And so that's why they had to turn babyface. I really thought there was going to be a big heel turn. But it didn't happen. I guess maybe they're not ready for Cody Rhodes to turn heel. Not just yet. I don't know. But overall, it was a really good SummerSlam. Had some bumps. I will say that night 2 was pretty good. If I had to give a rating to both shows, I would say an 8 out of 10. It's definitely their best pay-per-view, other than not counting Evolution that just happened. This was definitely their best pay-per-view since Elimination Chamber. It's been a while, and you can thank The Rock for fucking up Cena's heel turn. So, he really turned face. And as I mentioned, I'm happy with the decision. We got a clean finish. So, man, oh man. So, gonna be interesting what's gonna happen at Summer. I mean, in the later part of the show. Cena just remember, so yeah, when he freaking destroyed Cena in 2014. Agree. Well, regardless, though, I'm happy for Cena. I'm just happy that he had an amazing match. shame his reign wasn't all that good. He had a couple of decent moments. But man, heel Cena is just going to go down like yet another example of WWE just fumbling a big event. That's kind of the thing. It's like when you look back in this, they really fucked up Cena's heel turn. They really had a lot of momentum going to it, but it just went nowhere. The Rock really just like left behind for them. So I'm gonna be on just for a few more minutes and I'm getting out of here because I really just only wanted to talk about SummerSlam. Yeah, Evo was jam-packed today. Yeah, that match was amazing. Rock versus Hogan. That was a very good match. Wind and Fire. Earth, Wind, and Fire. What is this, Avatar? The hell? Oh, Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, man. Bunch of games, new character reveals and chapters, yeah. Oh, hey, DHR. I was about to go off the air, but I guess I'll let you... I'm kind of curious what you think of SummerSlam. Oh, yeah, that's the one with the crack, right. That was SummerSlam of 2021. I don't remember. Did they wrestle that year? I don't think they did. Let me take a look. That was 2021 that they fought. Let me see. Oh, okay, they did have a match. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. I didn't know that they had another match in 2022. Wow. I did not know that, actually. Wow. Yeah. Really awesome that he's back. Oh, man. Or SummerSlam 2005. Really? I guess maybe if you want to count the Hulk Hogan and Shawn Michaels match, but that match was pretty fucking funny. Becky Lynch turned face, yeah. Triple H cooked this pay-per-view, he did. Well, guys, I'm going to end this off. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, Joshua, Welch, JJ, THR, who else? Shizuna and Gunner. Thank you guys for being here. Take it easy, everyone. I was just only going to go live just for a little bit.